I've been seeing on the socials now, you've actually got a fighter competing this Friday.
Yep.
I mean, she looks pretty experienced in the sense of K1 and Muay Thai. I think she's had 19, 20
23
wins.
fights now. Yeah, I think she's 20 or 21 wins for 23 fights around there.
Right.
Yeah.
So she seems pretty experienced, but this will be her MMA debut. Right?
So she's had one MMA fight with a really cool story behind it. She went to the Oceania Championships for K1, which she won. And then I said, look, the opponent's pulled out for MMA in a couple of days' time. I think it was maybe a week's time. Do you want to jump in and fight MMA? She's never done a lick of grappling or wrestling. They, again, lounge room taught her how to try do a few things. She jumped in there and actually lost a split decision. So she fought incredibly well for a girl that every time she got taken down, they were just like, just stand up. So she just tried to fight her way up with no experience. So when I watched that fight, I really thought, you got to wonder what she'd do with a month of training, with 6 months of training, right? Where I feel she lost the fight was the girl was actually down on the ground in front of her during a scramble, and her corner yelled to jump the back and try choke her. So she jumped the back. She didn't know about hooks or anything. It just fell right over the top. I feel like if she just struck, or if she had a better corner that day, maybe she would have won. But I think for her it was just fun. She didn't care if she won or lost. But you got to wonder if someone can do that much with zero grappling training, what they're capable of with some good training, right?
And how is her training going right now?
Incredible. It's just, she's got to be the hardest worker in the gym by a bit. Like, everyone works hard, but she just has that extra she gives. She's very talented to boot, which doesn't hurt. Like, I feel when it comes to MMA as opposed to jiu-jitsu, certain people are made for MMA and certain people aren't. A lot of body types and mentalities can do jiu-jitsu and be successful, right? It's a bit broader. With MMA, you just have to be a certain type of individual to be good at MMA, and I feel like she's that certain type of individual.